Tenali, Raman, and the Thieves. One night, when Raman was on his way home, he heard some men whispering in the shadows near his house. He realized that they were thieves, and he hit upon a way to outwit them. He entered his house as he always did, and had his dinner. After that, knowing that the thieves were listening, he spoke to his wife in a loud voice. There are many thieves in the city, and robberies are increasing. We must be on our guard and hide our valuables. What shall we do? Asked his wife in panic. Let us put all our jewelry and money into a trunk and hide it at the bottom of the well in our garden. No thieves will ever think of looking for our valuables there. He made a sign to his wife to indicate that someone was listening outside, and she too understood what he meant. She too played up, exclaiming, "What a good idea! Let us do it right away." The two of them quickly filled a trunk with stones, then they dragged it out to the well and threw it in. From their manner it was clear that the trunk was very heavy, and the thieves were delighted. All they had to do now was to get the trunk out of the well and carry it away. They did not need to go to the trouble of breaking into the house and collecting valuable items from different rooms. After the lights in the house were put out, and it seemed that Raman and his family were asleep, the thieves came out of hiding and went toward the well. When they looked inside, they saw that it was deep and the trunk was out of sight below the water. "Let us drain out the water first," suggested one of the thieves. "Then we can lift out the trunk easily." The other thieves thought this a good idea, and they started to draw out water from the well and let it flow into the channel beside it. This channel led to the banana plants and the beds of vegetables planted by Raman. So, without realizing it, the thieves were watering Raman's plants. They continued with this work for many hours until they were exhausted. They sat down to rest, but their leader warned them to carry on. "It will soon be daylight. We have to get the trunk out of the well and get away from here before that." Raman was awake and watching the thieves as they gave his thirsty plants all the water they needed for the week. He called out to them, "You can stop now, my friends. My plants have had more than enough water. Thank you, indeed." The robbers were startled by the sound of Raman's voice, and they dropped the buckets and ran away. Later, when Raman told Krishnadevaraya what had happened in his house, the king was very amused by the way in which Raman had outwitted the thieves and made them work for him.